Medicina.
Starring
Dr. Husai. Dr. Husai. Dr. Husai. Dr. Noel Husai. Laxamana.
89.5 My Subic Bay Radio. Alright, it's Thursday once again. And you know what that means? Whenever it's Thursday, 9 to 10 in the morning is Consulta Pang Medicina. Here's Dr. Noel Husay, Laksamana.
Good morning, DJ Tom. And we're here to continue our last week's episode kasi ang dami po nating mga queries and text messages sa episode last week, and we decided to make this a segue or a sequel of yung last week's show, ano?
Continuation.
Ang topic natin tungkol pa rin sa mata, ano?
Alright, sir.
Kasi marami pa tayong unanswered text questions. At if you want to participate or if you have any concerns or queries or problems about your eyes, you can text us dito sa 0920-90-99937. At we will be able to answer your questions, ano? At yung palang you can also join us sa aming Facebook.
Live stream.
Live streaming.
Yes,
yeah.
po. Alright.
And,
live streaming site. It's the site is posted on Facebook. Okay, pagpasok nila ng Facebook ng 89.5 My Subic Bay Radio, they're just gonna be one click away. I-click na lang nila yung nandun sa timeline. Just look for it. Pero kung gusto niyo talaga ng direct URL, www.ustream.tv/channel/895 Subic Bay. Alright? Log in po kayo para makachat namin kayo. Alright?
Yep. At I'm trying to get back yung ating mga text last week.
Yung mga naiwang inquiries.
Ito sabi,
alright.
Ito from, this is Junjun of Matain. Sabi, Doc, I had problems kasi na-diagnose po ako na STD sa mata, gonorrhea. Bakit po yung aking throat sumakit din po at nagkaroon ng effect? Pero wala naman po akong oral sex.
STD sa mata.
Nagka-STD. If you've seen gonorrhea of the eyes, ang classic presentation yan, yung mata, luha ng luha. Then there's this greenish yellowish discharge na tumutulo. And usually, when they come to your clinic, yung kanilang chest, punong-puno ng tulo, ng luha nila, na may muta. Practically na yun. Nagagamot naman po yun. Now, ang tanong ni June, bakit pati daw yung throat na affectuhan? Wala naman daw siyang oral sex. Yung pagkakaroon ng mata, yung pagkakaroon ng STD sa mata, happens via physical contact. Pag nahipo yung organism at na-transfer sa mata, then pwedeng kumalat yan. You don't have to have sexual contact naman actually to acquire that bacteria. Pag minsan, you get it through physical contact sa isang taong nakahipo niyan, then kasi we see this in children also. Yung sa mga bata nagkakaroon din ng ganun. So ang gamot yan tinuturukan, and usually pagka na-treat yan sa mata, pati sa throat magsasubside na rin. Tinuturukan po, may tinuturok na gamot yan.
Similar, Doc, sa pagkahawa ng sore eyes, no? Hinawakan
physical contact.
Hinawakan mo yung mata mo.
Ang tanong, bakit na-apektuhan yung throat? That is because meron pong connection yung ating eyes via the nasolacrimal duct papunta sa ating nasal cavity. And yung nasal cavity natin is connected sa throat natin by the oropharynx. Doon po. So, yun po yung link niya, no? So, then again, of course, good hygiene is the key. Wash your hands frequently and do not rub your eyes. Yan po, si Linda Marquez, sabi, OC. Doc, paano maiiwasan ang pagkakaroon ng kuliti? Kasi ang sister ko, 3 times na po nagkakaroon this summer. Una sa right, tapos then sa lower right, tapos ngayon pati yung kaliwa meron rin po. Ang kuliti, again, is infectious. The main organism that causes kuliti are yung Staphylococcus and Streptococcus aureus. They are commonly found in the skin. Pagka mahina ang resistance ng iyong katawan, then you're prone to develop it. Ang kuliti is nothing but pigsa sa mata. So pag nagkakapigsa sa mata, yun ang kuliti. So we call it stye or hordeolum. Pag yan ay tumigas na, ang tawag doon chalation na.
That's painful, Doc.
Yeah, yung colitis. In its acute stage, painful. Pero pag yan naging chelation na, hindi na. Para lang may bukol ng mais. Tinatanggal po yan. Nowadays, may paraan para tanggalin yan na hindi magpepeklat. So, if you go to your eye doctor, gagawin niya po sa inyo yun. It is surgical, ano?
Okay.
Sabi ni Wawi, good day, I'm doctor. Ask ko lang po kung paano mabawasan ang grade ng astigmatism ko. 300 and 500 po yung astigmatism. Ano ba ibig sabihin nito? Can I wear glasses and get rid of my astigmatism? Wawi, ang astigmatism has something to do with the shape of your cornea. Ideally, your cornea should be spherical in shape. It should be shaped like a globe or like a basketball. Cut it in half, that's the cornea. Now, if your cornea is shaped like a football or like an egg, then that would be astigmatism. Iba yung curvature ng north to south sa curvature ng east to west ng mata mo. And any variant of that. So, how do you correct that? Mako-correct ba if you're wearing eyeglasses? The answer is, your vision may improve while wearing the eyeglasses. But if you really want to get rid of that, you may undergo laser eye correction. So, yun po yung mga paraan ngayon para maalis. Wawi, may chance ka na pwede nang alisin yung astigmatism via laser. But there are several conditions that have to be met. Number 1, dapat you're above 18. Number 2, yung mata mo has been stable yung refraction for the past 6 months. Yun, ha? So, may mga test na gagawin pa. Mag-undergo pa ng mga test. Yan. Doc, ang aking daddy nag-dialysis po siya 4 months ago. Nag-start. Bigla po lumabo yung mata. Napacheck po namin. Sabi, meron pong nagkakaroon ng effect ang hypertension sa mata. Ano ibig sabihin po nito? Wilfred, yung mata natin ay affected ng kung anong sakit meron tayo sa katawan. If you have diabetes, the blood vessels are affected. If you have hypertension, which I presume your dad has also dahil nagda-dialysis siya, yun ang mga common cause ng pagkasira ng mga blood vessels. There's this condition we call hypertensive retinopathy. Kasi in hypertension, kapag tumataas na yung pressure ng tao, especially among people na may renal problem, yung mga blood vessels sa mata, nagiging manipis, nagnanarrow at nagiging rigid, tumitigas. So, depending on the stage of the hypertensive disease, magiging narrow yan, tapos maya-maya, nagkakaroon na po ng mga strict hemorrhages, nagkakadugo-dugo na. Maaaring magsara o magbara yung blood vessels na yan, and there could be hemorrhage. Maaaring magkaroon ng central retinal vein occlusion or branch retinal vein occlusion and whatnot. So, dapat po, siyempre, first and foremost, control yung systemic problem. Yan, ma-kompleto yung mga dialysis niya as needed. Tapos, yung pong hypertension niya, ma-address. This can happen even in younger folks. Kahapon, meron akong 24 years old na patient. Ganyan yung case nagkaroon ng retinal hemorrhages due to hypertension, and the patient is a dialysis patient. So, Wilfred, ganun yun, ha? So, tanong dito, Doc, yung bang paglalagay ng magnet sa mata ay maaring makatulong para luminaw ito? Kasi may ibinebenta po sa amin ng mga magnet na higaan at magnet na unan made in Japan para gumanda ang posture at gumanda ang circulation. Sabi nung nagbebenta, pag inilagay daw yung magnet sa mata, maalis daw ang katarata at glaucoma. That claim has no basis.
It has no basis?
Wala po. Wala po. Hindi po, yung pag nilagyan ng magnet, maalis yung katarata. Hindi po.
Ay, hindi. Yeah,
that's no basis po. So,
hindi naman na magnet yun. It's not, in the first place, it's non-metallic. The idea of saying magnet is siyempre to attract.
Yeah, although, diba? Of course, alam mo, ang ating katawan if you chop it down to the smallest detail. We work on magnets din eh. Gravity and magnets lang tayo eh. So paikot-ikot. Electrons tayo, you break it down to the smallest particle. Talaga we're all affected by magnets, But I don't know, wala pong basis yung sinasabi na pag inilagay yung dyan, i-align daw yung mga hydrogen atoms at hindi pagkakaroon ng katarata. Well, at this point, wala pa akong alam na ganyang study na nagsasabi, lagyan ng magnet, maalis ang katarata at saka glaucoma.
Pero in relation to that, Doc, I heard about bracelets with magnets. What about that one?
Then
may...
again, wala pa akong nakitang proof na substantial doon. That's why I'm not wearing one eh. Kasi if this were real, I would wear these magnets in some of my vital parts to keep them strong and ilalagay ko sa tapat ng puso ko, sa tapat ng utak ko.
ang claim pa nga daw is...
Ikaw, pag may magnet sa mo ilalagay?
I have no idea, honestly.
Wala ba? So, yung mga bagay na gusto mo ma-enhance.
Probably on metallic things I wanna pick up. Tamad lang, magnetin mo na lang kaysa damputin mo.
Kaya lang, di mahigit. So, wala pa akong basis. Although, ang daming binibenta eh. I think
sa mga bracelet.
There's this popular brand na German-sounding name, di ba? Yung PES ang initial niya. Parang Frankenstein yung dulo. Binibenta din. May mga magnet daw doon that would align your we have to be critical about this. Wala pang scientific. I have yet to see an evidence based study na nagpo-prove na it will improve your health by just wearing one.
Also similar to that kind of brand, Doc, is yung, have you heard about Power Balance? Ini-endorse pa ng mga basketball players eh.
Hindi pa.
Yung parang ganito rin siya na baller tag. Pero sa loob, there's a hologram kind of thing na parang minamaximize daw yung ating
electron balance or something.
Endurance, balance, yun.
Can you wear that tag somewhere else?
I think nire-recommend nila sa wrist lang.
Sa wrist lang.
Kasi it's a wristband in the first place.
You wear it around your neck.
Masasakal ka pag
again, actually, I was asked once to endorse some of these magnetic things on air. I refused kasi
walang
I cannot bet my name on it yet. For as long as it's good, then okay, pero wear it for as long as it does not do harm. Wala problema yan.
It doesn't do harm.
Ornament na lang. Pero to claim that it does further good, probably it makes you feel good because you have it. You can afford it.
Parang sort of like a psychological thing lang, I'm wearing this Power Balance.
So
I'll be more
stronger.
I'll have more endurance. I'll be more flexible. For me, honestly, if you want to improve your endurance, go and train. Training. Exercise. Cross training.
So,
di ba? Hindi naman nakukuha yun dun sa dahil suot mo yung...
diba? Or meron pa nga kwan eh. I asked the person na asking me to endorse yung mga magnets niya, sabi. Is there a shirt I can wear? Meron power shirt. They put it on suits. Mga Japanese executives, they wear it. Tapos may pinakita mga pictures. May mga magnet plates daw yung suit niya, ganun. So what happens when you pass through yung mga stores, so isa tutunog, gagano, diba? So
it might cause trouble pa yun.
Tapos pag nadikit sa credit card mo,
mawawala yung data.
Mawawala ka pa ng pera sa bangko pagka
pati mga CD mo and USB mo, yung mga data mo mawawala. More trouble than
so don't tinker with things na we do not understand.
Exactly.
Ito, speaking of magnet amulet, sabi niya, wala hong iba yan sa mga anting-anting na isinusuot. Kasi yung aking uncle namatay dahil dyan. Sabi may anting-anting tinesting po nila one Good Friday. At sinubukan kung tatalab. Tumalab po, patay siya. Siguro yung tatalab yung bala.
I see.
So, it could be deadly po. Yun nga, if you don't understand something.
Kaya nga wala namang scientific basis or explanation. I don't know. Minsan may scientific explanation pero they kind of like parang to twist things around, distort the facts.
I see a lot of this. They get
just to prove a point.
They get a little scientific fact, then inject 90% bogus. They'll start with something scientific, then they end up with. Sabi, hello
Strategies.
friend. Strategies. Hello friend, I'm tuned in ngayon. I'm driving along. Oh, SBMA. Nice show. Nice voice. More power to you, Brad. Oy, Jim. Happy outing. Mag-outing daw sila ngayon dito sa SBMA. Yeah, ang gandang location itong ating place for outings and ano. At ngayong summer, marami tayong mga local tourists na nandito, ano. And Jim is one of them, and yung kanyang fiancé. Yeah, hello, Cynthia. Yung girlfriend, one and only girlfriend ni Jim. As far as I know. May nakitang kanina si DJ Tom. We have beer.
Oh yeah. We have beers as cold as your ex's heart.
Ex's meaning ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Funny, sabi. You can watch us live streaming online. My Subic Bay Radio.
All right.
89.5 FM yan. Tingnan niyo po sa
Simply look it up. Or simply Google 89.5. Yes. Lalabas na yan Yung link for the worldwide live net streaming. Right about now, we have 1,988 people viewing us right now. Hello po sa inyo.
Hello,
this is worldwide, ha? Yeah.
And Mark and Joy, they're listening. They're tuned in, ha? They're from Balakat, but they're driving along. Dinalupihan na sila. Abot tayo dyan, ha?
Yeah.
Yeah, drive
abot
safely,
na.
Joy. She's driving.
All right.
Si Sean Martin of Omnibus, sabi niya, hi, Doc, pabati naman kami. We're tuned in. Nag-tune in sila kasi sabi ko mag-tune in kayo. Hello. Sean and Campi ng Omniboost. It's Omniboost. Probably you can guess us one of these days yan. Pa naman sila they're promoting something about leisure park somewhere else. Sabi ni Mitch, Doc, my son was hit with a baseball while trying to hit and learn hitting the ball. Tumama sa wall, nag-ricochet back to his eyes. Gas-gas po yung forehead. Ngayon, nag-black eye. I'm wondering bakit po umaabot yung black eye sa front ng kanyang cheek.
Dito.
Oo, samantalang the ball only hit his upper forehead. Okay. Mitch, yung principle niyan, when you develop hematoma, which is hemorrhage under your skin, yung blood na lumabas diyan may gravitate downwards. Nag-gravitate bumababa.
Oh, I see.
So napansin mo nung incident ni Bong Navarro, di ba? Nandito yung black eye niya, a few days later nandito na bumababa. Bumababa siya. Nag-gravitate down.
Gravity.
So ano mo lang yung anak mo, i-warm compress mo lang yan, then in a few days mawawala yan. The violaceous or the violet colored lesion will gradually turn into yellowish brown and eventually disappear.
All right.
But have your son's eye examined, Nandyan lang pala sila sa city. Nandyan, may office yan na sila Dr. Clarinal sa Olongapo City,
Yeah, to be sure. Pacheck
mo siya. Marami tayong mga kaibigan na eye doctors dito. You can see, si Dr. Clarinal may clinic yan somewhere dito sa within the city, and Regine, sabi ni Regine, Doc, last night we had a karaoke stint. Ayun.
Concert?
Yes, karaoke stint with my Dabar Cats. We were up till 3:30. This morning when I woke up, my left eye had an 8-ball red spot. Hindi naman ko na-rub ito or walang history ng trauma. I just had constipation early on. That's the only significant. Regine, you might be suffering from subconjunctival hemorrhage. Parang mga blood vessels yan sa under your conjunctiva na pumutok. It can happen spontaneously, especially if you're taking mga blood thinners, mga clopidogrel, mga aspirin, and so on, or if you're elder, hindi masyado marami yan sa mga kabataan. You didn't mention your age, but I assume you're probably in your between 20 to 40 ka. It may happen naman. Now, sometimes some people, meron silang constipation. This can happen also pagka nagkaroon ng sudden yung Valsalva's maneuver na tinatawag, umiiri ka. Pwedeng umano yun, pwedeng pumutok yung mga blood vessels dun sa ilalim ng coat ng mata. That's subconjunctival hemorrhage. Ito si Doc, ako po si Petra Malit. Taga rito lang po sa Subic. Yung pong anak ko, narinig po kayo last week, sinabi nyo ang mga guro tuturuan. Nagturo po ako ng 2 taon noong pang 50s, tapos ako nag-asawa at hindi na nakapagturo ulit ang asawa, guro. Maaari po ba ako mag-avail para doon sa tulong nyo sa mga guro? Ang nag-text ay let for Lola.
Most probably, narinig niya, Doc, yung plugging ninyo na
yung
retired teachers.
We help teachers kasi meron tayong program na yung mga guro na may problema sa mata kung kailan ma-opera. Yung wini-wave ko po yung aking professional fee. It's my give back to society. Kasi alam mo, DJ Tom, nung nag-aaral tayo, hindi ako nagbayad ng tuition eh.
Oh, cool.
Yes, from high school, college,
scholarship,
sa Ateneo.
Nice.
And medicine sa Fatima. Full scholarship.
Nice. Nice.
So it's my give back to the teachers.
Sort of like your corporate social responsibility, CSR. That's a good CSR, huh? Nice.
Kung kailangan ma-operahan, bayaran yung operating room, bayaran nyo yung whatever, yung gamot nyo, yung Jollibee nyo. Pero yung doktor nyo, ako po, I give.
It's for free.
So it's my way of thanking my teachers, okay? And that includes you. You see, yung lola ni Let.
Yeah. Puntahan nyo lang si Doc.
Si Aling Petra, yeah. Tanong ni Celeste, ano po ang number ninyo sa Lourdes? Gusto kong ipa-check up yung aking anak sa doktor doktor sa buto. Okay. Marami tayong mga doktor sa buto dyan. Nandyan sila Dr. De La Paz, Okay, ito po yung number sa Lourdes, yung hotline ng Lourdes. Our Lady of Lourdes International Medical Center is 222-9011-213. 222-9011-213. So, kung
madaling tandaan.
Kung gusto niyo magpa-appointment sa mga doctors dyan, you can call,
Parang 911 lang na, na number. 9011-222. Alright.
Dilagyan na 0 yung 911, It's a nice number. Sabi ni Rod, Doc, ano pa ang available na work dyan? Kailangan po na experience bago mag-abroad. Need some hospital work. At hihingi ng COE. Ano ba yun? Yung COE siguro, Certificate of Employment. Rod, we are hiring sa Our Lady of Lourdes International Medical Center. Hiring tayo. We're hiring nurses, medical technologists, saka general services personnel. Magpunta lang kayo doon, dalit yung resume ninyo, then kailan natin. Bago tayo magpatuloy, nais ko munang batiin ng happy birthday mga nagse-celebrate ngayong month of May. Sa May 29, birthday ni Dr. Glenn Tolentino. Isa siyang pediatrician, neonatologist.
Okay, happy birthday.
Dr. Glenn Tolentino. Then, birthday din sa May 30 ni Dr. Esperanza Tuban. Isa siyang OB gynecologist. Dr. Esperanza Tuban. And, of course, si Dr. Kwong, isang surgeon. Birthday niya sa May 31. So, happy birthday sa inyo.
Okay, kantahan natin sila ng happy birthday, Doc. Eto, here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
All right, happy birthday. And we will take a quick short break. Stick around. We'll be right back.